Hey, what's happening, Discount viewers? Me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's WWE 2K20 Towers video. But yeah, a lot of news to cover, so let's begin with Backlash. So Sheamus beat Jeff Hardy. Sasha Banks and Bayley beat the Iconics and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to retain the women's tag team titles, with Banks getting the win for her team. In the match between the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles, they started brawling before they even got to the ring, continued to brawl all throughout the arena, ending up in the garage where they ran into Akira Tozawa and his team of ninjas. Sure, why not? So, yeah, there was no actual match, it was just a big brawl. So, Street Profits retain, I guess. In the match between Apollo Crews and Andrade Cien Almas, Angel Garza ran in to cause interference, but Kevin Owens took him out, allowing Apollo Crews to beat Almas to retain the US title. In the match between Asuka and Nia Jax, the match ended in a double count out, which meant Asuka retained. In the match between Braun Strowman against Miz and Morrison for the Universal title, there were a few hints of dissension. With Miz breaking up Morrison's pin on Braun. Oh, I just need to check something, cause... Okay, never mind, we're good. I was worried that I might be doing the same thing again, because we are going to do the 80s tower again, this time for Ultimate Warrior. If there isn't another one for him. Nope. Alright, we'll do this. Cool. Wait, can I change who I'm using? Yes. Abandoned Tower. Okay. We won't start quite yet. But yeah, so Braun ended up beating both Miz and Morrison to retain the Universal title. In the match between Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, oh crap, I didn't mean to start yet. Lashley attacked Drew before the match. Drew said he wanted to keep going, he wanted the match to go on. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. No, the screen is actually perfectly HD. It's just... yeah, it's for some reason they do this filter with the pixels, which I don't really get, but okay. Lana came out during the match, which got Lashley distracted, which allowed Drew to beat Bobby Lashley to retain the WWE title. And in the main event, the greatest wrestling match ever, Orton beat Edge. Now, as long as many other people, were kind of, I don't know if concerned's the right word, but didn't know how to feel about them booking this match and, you know, hyping it as the greatest wrestling match ever, because, you know, that's putting a lot of pressure on them and, you know, a lot of unnecessary, you know, hype and pressure on them that they didn't need. But it actually delivered, and a lot of people said that it wasn't the greatest wrestling match of all time, but it was definitely one of the best. People were saying it's like probably match of the year. As of now, it's match of the year. Even better than Bryan versus AJ. So yeah, it definitely lived up to the hype. So congratulations to Randy Orton and Edge. All right, let's get into Raw. It was okay. So this was a weird setup. It was Drew McIntyre and R-Truth against Bobby Lashley and MVP. Now, if Drew's team won, Drew retained the WWE title. If Lashley's team won, meaning if MVP pinned R-Truth, Lashley would be the WWE champion. So it's a weird setup. But it ended with Drew taking out MVP and then allowing Truth to get the pin, which meant that Drew retained the title. Okay, sure, why not? Um, so one thing I forgot to mention with the whole Orton Edge match is that there was a big part of it where they were swapping finishers like RKO, the RKO, Spear, Pedigree, Kill Switch, all that stuff. So that was pretty fun to see. But it ended with Orton hitting the punt on Edge, which, as we all know, whenever someone gets hit with the punt, it results in them getting injured. So they continued that whole thing going, with Christian coming out confronting Orton, kind of talking about how Edge is now injured. Ah. Ow. No. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Crap. Haha. Didn't even need to kick out. Oh, no, you don't. So yeah, so Christian and Orton are in the ring, and then Orton challenges Christian for one last match to avenge Edge. Now, this was actually a pretty, like, I didn't know where they were going to go with that, because it was like, Christian, if you didn't know, he's been out of action for several years at this point, due to a series of concussions that basically forced him to retire. Now, a lot of people didn't really know this for a long time, because WWE never addressed it. He never got an official retirement ceremony. They never officially announced his retirement. It just sort of happened. So for them to do this and, you know, give Christian one last match would be awesome. Christian, of course, at first refused, but Orton said that he had till the end of the night to accept. No. Get off me. Urgh. Ow. Oh no. No. So yeah, the reason I'm doing Ultimate Warrior, if I didn't mention it, is because it was his birthday a few days ago. Or would have been. Ow. See, I need to pay attention. Sorry, I'm like, there's only 7 minutes left in the match, so. There he goes. Whoop. Body drop. Let's work on his face. Alright, oh no. Oh no. Ah. Ow. No. Get off me. Ah. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. All right. Um. Alright, and a match between Kevin Owens and Angel Garza. Garza and Almas start to get into an argument on the outside of the ring, where Zelina comes in. It's basically like, I am tired of your guys' crap. And then walks out. Ooh. Here we go. Pin. What? Alright, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so yeah, Zelina walks out and then Owens beats Garza. Oh no. Crap. No. Oh no, has he got to come back? Ow. Ow. Alright, here we go. Nope. No, you don't. Here we go. Come on, baby. Ooh. Oh wait, did I miss something up? Oh, who cares? I damaged him badly. Uh-oh, never mind. Oh no. Ow. No. No. Alright, so I got my finisher stored though, so that's gonna help a little bit. Alright. On the guardrail, and I can barely tell what's happening. That's not my fault either. That's the game. Literally, it's the game. They chose like the worst lighting and also pixel mode. The graphics weren't bad enough. Yay! Oh. Alright, here we go. This has to be it. Got him. Alright, let's finish with Raw because we still got SmackDown to talk about. So Seth Rollins called out Dominic Mysterio. Dominic was actually able to get a sneak attack in on Seth, take him out before being chased off by Buddy Murphy and Austin Theory. It was actually pretty funny to watch him, you know, dive off the apron and get out of there without getting touched. The Street Profits and the Viking Raiders teamed up to beat Akira Tozawa and his army of ninjas. And then all the ninjas surround the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders, including this one giant ninja. And it looks like they're about to be ambushed before the Big Show returns. And helps them take out all the ninjas, which is so weird. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's like, then the Big Show returned to help these guys take out ninjas. It's like, oh god. The Iconics beat Liv Morgan and Natalia. They then called out Bayley and Sasha Banks. Apollo Crews beat Shelton Benjamin. The Iconics confront Bayley and Sasha Banks later that night during Bayley's birthday celebration, which ended in Peyton slapping Banks. Afterwards, Bayley then accepted a match between the two of them at some point. In a rematch from Backlash, Asuka faced Nia again for the Raw Women's title. During the match, Nia got angry at the ref and shoved him down. And then when it came time for Asuka to pin Nia, the ref fast counted it before getting out of there, which meant that Asuka retained again. And in the main event, Christian did accept Orton's challenge and agreed to face him. Ric Flair came out to kind of tell Christian, you don't need to do this, it's not worth it. Christian said, I have to do this. Flair said, okay. And Christian walked up to Orton, and then Ric Flair low-blowed Christian. Before walking off, Orton then punts Christian, who's down on his hands and knees, and then pins him. Afterwards, Orton kind of just looks at Christian for the next few minutes as, he's tended to by medics, kind of saying it's like, he did this, not him. As in, Christian did this, not Orton. Like, he made him do this. Christian is then carried out on a stretcher. So, even though Christian didn't win, even though there wasn't really a match whatsoever, it is still nice to see him get a actual last match instead of just a match that happened to be his last. Yeah. Alright, SmackDown. AJ Styles has his, coronation for the Intercontinental Championship. He actually asked Bryan to be the one who puts the belt around him and congratulate him. Bryan does it before kind of going off on a thing. It's like, if you really want to be a good Intercontinental Champion, you would allow all these people, matches. He brought up Drew Gulak, Grand Metalik, Big E. AJ says, like, no, I'm not. It's like, only a few people are going to be given the privilege to face me for this. And it's like, and anyone else who steps up to me, I'll take them out. Which at that moment, Matt Riddle's music hits. Matt Riddle comes out, gets into a small fight with AJ, which then leads to a match, which Matt Riddle wins. Matt Riddle beat AJ in his debut match on SmackDown. So this is going to be interesting. Chad Gable beat Mojo Rawley. Mandy Rose is on Miz TV when Miz and Morrison bring out Sonya Deville. The two of them have an argument in which the two of them get into a fight. Sonya is able to escape thanks to Miz and Morrison running interference. Rose then slaps Miz for getting in her way, which was hilarious. Especially Miz's face at the end. Sold it like a champ. The New Day beat Lucha House Party. Immediately afterwards, Cesaro and Nakamura attacked the New Day. Before Cesaro went up to Michael Cole and basically just kind of, yelled at him for undermining him. It was like, we beat these guys last week, and then this week they're not even mentioned. It's like they've been here for years, like 8 years, and you treat me like this. And of course, a lot of people are like, was that part of the script, or is that Cesaro just venting? I mean, yes, he has been there for 8 years and really has never been fully, treated he's not been used to the best of his abilities. And to be honest, I never see Cesaro as, world championship contender. At best, he'd have a good run with the United States or Intercontinental title, but I don't see him being a world champion. Nikki Cross attacked Bayley and Banks. Then challenged Sasha to a match, which Bayley accepted for her. Once again, Banks actually did win. And then the final segment, the Firefly Funhouse segment, Braun comes out to interrupt Bray, who returns to his old Eater of Worlds gimmick. Kind of saying we're going to go back in time, which was fun. Perfect timing, right at the end. Alright, Guy01, signing out. Bye, guys.